Hey, Pure Bliss here from the Pure Love and Beyond Kingdom Business Department. Wow, it's been kind of a crazy week. Um, I think that we've been doing really well with getting videos out. We got a little bit behind. We got behind by like 2 videos this week. So we're not really on schedule for like what I set up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday release schedules, but at least we are getting out 14 a week. And the only reason we got behind was because our owner, Katrina Marie, the authentic, real Katrina Marie, decided to join in. That threw me for a big loop. So I've been working with her, and she decided out of nowhere that she wanted to create a podcast. And it's like, whoa, we haven't thought about this. We haven't planned this. We haven't done the research on this. Like, I need to take a course. I need to find out where podcasts go. You just started posting podcast episodes on our YouTube channel without talking to me. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, she's above me. But I'm like coming to her and I'm like, okay. That's great. Everybody in our kingdom has a voice. And of course, the owner in the 3D world of Pure Love LLC has a voice. If she wants to step up, she's doing faceless videos though, because she hasn't stepped up fully. Maybe I'll work with her on that. Maybe I won't. I don't know. She doesn't want to get all fancied up. She's making them in her bathtub. And so, she's not going to put makeup on or cover up on or show up in her raw version to make these podcasts. She is showing up in her raw version. That's why she doesn't want to be on screen. So she's just making them on her phone, recording a candle. I'm like, I have no idea where this came from, but she just decided to do it. So she is definitely showing up for the kingdom. She is. She's releasing some secrets, some thoughts, some deep stuff, some spiritual stuff. But, I went in and I looked at it and I was like, this is not on brand. I'm the branding girl. I come up with the little images and we're still revising things. We go into Canva and make them on our phone. And so I'm just like, this is not on brand. Why is there candle podcast episodes all throughout our channel when it's the Pure Love Kingdom with 14 different characters? Let's keep it clean. It's getting all jumbled. So I was like, maybe we need a separate channel. Or maybe I need to do some more research and find out about, putting it on a podcast platform. It's okay that they're there. And she has mentioned that they might become paid or whatever. So we're still talking about this. But I don't know. I don't mind just going with the flow, not doing the research, because I got plenty to do here. But if she wants to just put them on YouTube, that's fine. If that's easy for her, if that's all she can handle right now, she's not in the best place. Mentally she is, but physically she's pretty drained. And that's why she's taking all these baths, and she's in the bath and she just decides, okay, the water's good, the candles are good, but I need to talk. All right, talk. That's cool. But sometimes she wants to be in her bed and she wants to talk in her bed. And I'm like, no, if you're going to go with the candle theme and the bath theme, go with that. I don't even think she can put them up on like a podcast platform because the sound is awful. You have to have good sound for podcasts. She's doing it on her phone. There's no way she's ever going to go into her bathroom and bring a camera and do professional podcasts in her bathroom. So it's kind of a dilemma. It was kind of a monkey wrench in the works. I'm like, we're supposed to be building something and now energy is going over there and now we're getting behind. So, and she's wanting to do one every day. I don't think she wants to. She just is. She doesn't have any plan. She's just being herself. But, I don't think she realizes she has a producer and 14 girls that she needs to step up and lead. And she is leading, but she has to be those characters, and she has to make time to be those characters. And if she's taking a bath for an hour or two a day and making podcasts, I think it was like 2 or 3 hours today. Like, it's at least 2 hours in the bath. If she needs that, she needs that. It's cool. But anyway, I don't know how long. I don't think the podcast episodes are going to stay on the Pure Love Kingdom page. Like I said, I just don't like them there. So I wrote them on here. So actually, I can share them with you. I think what she's talking about is great. And whatever she needs to do to release her pain and rise up as the leader of this business, that's fine. So I don't know. Hey, maybe a podcast is something that you want to do. I think it's great. If you do not want to show up on camera, you're too afraid to show up on camera, then a podcast is a great way to release any pent-up energy that's blocking your chakras and keeping you unwell in this world and possibly killing you, which is where she feels she is right now. She feels like she's dying. So I know she's very dramatic. If you met her in person, she really is. She's very dramatic. Not necessarily in a bad way, but I don't know. I'm not going to talk anymore about it, but also writing. So there's a letter to a narcissist that is on here, and somebody else, a character that she does not play, showed up and released that information, released that letter, their thoughts, their emotions through a letter. And you should check that one out. That one is on our channel, and that one is presented by Pure Beauty. She's the confidence coach. So I really feel like talking about your emotions, our relationship coach talks about it too. She's going to be doing a program to walk people through emotions. But a lot of times we talk about and we share our plans. Sometimes those plans don't come through. I remember some videos that I was making like a few months ago that got deleted from here. I took them down because they weren't on brand anymore. And we were talking about adding characters. The Queen talked about it. And I think Katrina Marie, producer, talked about it. Adding male characters to our branding. And it just hasn't come into being. I mean, we actually have a whole separate plan that I'm not going to tell you about where they could join us. And there was like some ideas of how they could join in conversations. And then we were like, nope, that's too difficult to do. And then we talked about having them join like dancing, and we don't have a studio set up for dance right now. Working on it. But it's all going to be feminine. So they have another platform that they could go on and a whole nother thing. And I'm not going to talk about it because some things we want to keep private to just ourselves and see if they come into being. She did not talk about a podcast. She just did that. So sometimes we talk about something and it doesn't come into being. Sometimes we talk about something and we're right on track and it's all happening. And sometimes just poof, out of nowhere, something happens. That's life. So, I could share these. What are we at? We're at 9 minutes. I'll just share them real quick. I'll turn my camera around. Office is a mess. I'm not feeling too comfortable in here. All right. So the first one, I'm sharing these because I do think they're good. As you know, the marketing girl promoter. Number 1, a life-changing message for men. You'll see it on the thumbnail. But like I said, this might go somewhere else. We're thinking about Pure Love podcast on YouTube. She just, I just went in and created that channel. But I haven't put anything up because we would have to download onto our phone with no memory. these episodes and then upload them. So this might happen this week. I'm not sure. So that's really good. Like you can look at the thumbnail, you can read like the little words on it, and whatever. Like, you know, it's a good podcast to listen to. She's making them about 20 to 30 minutes. I love your vocals. Boy, that one got really personal. And yes, it's talking about intimacy, but we are all about relationships, love, and sex here. So, and manifesting. And so, so I love your vocals might be a really good one for you to listen to. And then she went into part 1 and part 2. I forgot to write part 2 there. Need a man with AB negative blood type to be my 5th baby daddy. That was only a 12-minute podcast. She just made it at night for some reason. And it's pretty weird. It's like the craziest thing I think she's ever said. It's got a lot of truth in it though. So, I don't know. Check it out. I mean, any of them, you know, if you're just chilling and you want to hear some words of wisdom coming out of her mouth and some secrets and kind of, I don't know, she can be a little taboo. Number 3, she woke up the next morning, actually want to manifest an emperor, not a sperm donor. Okay, I went in and changed that thumbnail for her today. I'm just like, really? Girl, what is going on with you? And then this morning, she decided to do energy worker. And that's going into how she's feeling these days. And that's a 20-minute or so podcast. So, yeah. That's it. That's, oh boy, my hair. It's always like this. Where's that piece coming from? So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And hey, we always are moving forward in life, and we have to turn our pain into pleasure. And she leads the way. I'm sorry, I don't know if I have this set up right. She leads the way, and this is what she's doing, along with still doing the 2 time a week, showing up 2 time a day, you know? And then hopefully next week when I show up, I can talk to you about what our plan is for Instagram, because we have totally dropped the ball on showing up on Instagram. We worked on it for at least 33 days. We'll just choose that number. I think it was probably 2 months building out more channels, making some videos. They're still on my phone. I need to upload them, but it's just a lot. It's just a lot to get organized. And so yeah, they haven't been fully released. There's not that much to release, but there's still, like, you know, I could literally spend 3 days straight. I'm thinking like 36 hours just building out a few pages that we have not released content on. We kind of released content on a few. So I will talk more about Instagram next week, because, you know, we're good. It's 14 minutes. Like, I don't want to talk your ear off, but just sharing what we're doing here, and maybe it will inspire you to step up your game. We all get to play the games that we want to play in this 3D world. Any game you want to play. Some of those games require commitments. Actually, all of them do. We are committed to building this business. We are committed to the life that we want. And we are committed to helping others achieve that too. So I hope, whether you are a heartbroken female or even a heartbroken man, that you can find your bliss. I'm pure bliss here. Through building a business, and, you know, start recording what you're doing, find your hobbies, find your passions, start recording what you're doing, start talking about it, start writing about it, start making videos about it, whatever. Any creative way you can express yourself, release that pain, I mean, her sexual healer is an art therapist. She's not an art therapist yet, but that's how she's going to be healing herself and hopefully others. So photography, like whatever, any creative art, there's a list of them that you want to do to express yourself is powerful. So that's all I'm going to say for now. Getting some messages. All right. So I love you and thanks for watching. Bye.